Hey y'all, Mark Miranda here, wildjaeger.com. Today I'm going to teach you guys a trick that I learned watching a gentleman tie a fly that I purposely overpaid to watch him tie a couple more. And effectively what I'm going to do is I'm going to take dubbing and I'm going to split this thread. I'm using a uni 3/0, very basic uni 3/0 thread. As you see, it's white. I've already tied in some barbells for eyes and making a bait fish pattern here, and a couple of Chinese cock feathers for a tail. I'm going to take my bodkin and take the point of it, and I'm going to basically rub this thread till it becomes flat. As you know, you can do that with many threads. If you didn't know that, congratulations, you know now. And I'm going to insert my bodkin so I can split the thread evenly down the middle, and then I'm going to insert some dubbing into the thread, after which I'm going to twist the bobbin that's holding the thread, which will then cause the thread to make a brush out of the dubbing. You can do this with hair, you can do it with dubbing. As you can see, I'm using a little bit of ice dub because it's got a nice little bit of sparkle to it. It's going to add some extra flash to my fly, and it's very easy to work with. As far as hairs you can use any sort of rabbit strips, you can use squirrel strips. I've seen somebody do it with some softer coastal body hair, or I saw that gentleman do it with some softer coastal body hair, but I'm going to use this. As I said, it's add some extra flash and hopefully draw the fish in a little faster. Alright, so here we go. Saw him wet his finger a bunch of times. I suppose it causes the thread from fraying up a little bit more. There it goes, nice and flat. Insert the bodkin to the middle. Hope you can see that pretty well. Maybe move the camera down a little bit more. Get a little bit closer look at what's going on here. Alright, so I've separated the thread, as you see. And the trick is getting your ice dub or your fur, hair, whatever it is you're deciding to do this with. And it doesn't have to be for big flies. As you see, I'm making it actually for pike that I'm going to be catching hopefully on the peg nets. It's also good for big aggressive bach-fillet or brown trout. This is a fly that I wouldn't say I started, but I stole different techniques of different flies that I saw people make, and said, you know what, I can make this a little different, and I think I'll like it better. And honestly, I haven't tried this fly pattern yet on the pike. I'm going to go throw this fly too. I know you're thinking, wow, it's an awfully small fly for a pike, but pike we're going to go throw these two are almost problem children, if you will, of a river called the Pegnitz here in Deutschland, Germany, for a buddy of mine named Franz. And he's got a very, very nice piece of trout water, grayling, brook trout, and other fish. So pike are really an issue in there, which not really an issue to me because I really don't mind catching them. Tons of fun catching pike on a fly rod if you haven't done so. Alright, so nice and flat right now, as you can see, and then I'm going to take my finger like this, bring my bobbin down a little, give it a little spin, and as I go like this, you'll see it starts to spin up real nice. Alright. Look at that. That's cool, right? Look at that. It's a much more efficient way of throwing some dubbing on, if you ask me. I like it a lot. So, whacking the camera with the dubbing brush there. Alright, so alright. See, that worked out pretty good. Got a lovely little bit of dubbing here on this fly. I like it. I like it a lot. So, hope you enjoyed that. I'll probably shoot it again with a little bit of fur instead of dubbing. I might mix some dubbing into the fur. Give a nice little bit of sparkle, a lot of good motion. So we know that's what attracts the fish. So, till next time, pitch your howl, catch fish.